The work is just beginning, and the Chiefs have the perfect list of players in their sights who could arrive at any moment. The Kansas City Chiefs have been fairly active in free agency, retaining several of their own players while adding free agents at a few key positions. With 69 players under contract on the 90-man offseason roster, the team could serve to add a few more faces before the 2025 NFL Draft. Make no mistake, even with the best of the best off the market in free agency, there are still several players who can help this team improve in 2025. Here's a look at 6 that could make some sense for Kansas City. WR Stefon Diggs. Yes, the 31-year-old is coming off a season-ending knee injury, which doesn't sound all that appealing. His numbers last season show he's worth a veteran prove-it contract for Kansas City and really any other NFL team. When Diggs tore his ACL with the Texans against the Indianapolis Colts in Week 8, he had 47 catches for 497 yards and 3 scores. He was on pace for 100 catches, over 1,000 yards, and 6 touchdown grabs, which would have ranked him among the top 25 receivers in the NFL in 2024. Edge Za'Darius Smith. The Chiefs have shown interest in Smith around the trade deadline in the past, but they've struggled to land him. Why would he make sense for Kansas City now? Well, for starters, he's a street free agent after being released by the Detroit Lions, which means he won't count toward the NFL's compensatory pick formula. While he'll turn 33 years old during the 2025 NFL season, he's still shown that he's got something left in the tank. He posted 20 solo tackles, 18 stops, 10 sacks, and 63 pressures in 17 regular season games last season across time with the Cleveland Browns and Lions. DL DeMarcus Walker. Another street free agent option for the Chiefs, who won't count toward the comp pick formula. Walker is more of a Charles Omenihu type for Kansas City at 6'4" and 280 pounds, with the ability to play on the edge or reduce down and play the defensive interior on pass rushing downs. He's coming off a season in Chicago where he recorded 27 total tackles, 25 defensive stops, for sacks, and 39 total pressures. The one knock is that he's 31 and would be joining his 5th team since entering the league as a second-round draft pick with the Broncos in 2017. Lucas Patrick. Patrick is among the few unrestricted free agents the Chiefs should look into to raise the bar on the left guard competition in Kansas City. Right now, you've got a head-to-head between Mike Caliendo and Kingsley Suamataia to take over for Joe Thuney as the starting left guard. With over 560 combined snaps at center and left guard in 2024, Patrick allowed just 10 pressures and 6 penalties last season in New Orleans. He missed the final 2 games of the regular season with a knee injury. At worst, he's veteran depth at a position with some question marks. WR Devin Duvernay. Again, this is another street free agent who could have appeal for Kansas City because he won't count against the compensatory pick formula. Duvernay was a first-team All-Pro return specialist in 2021 with the Baltimore Ravens. He could have some value to the Chiefs on special teams under Dave Tubb. However, Andy Reid could also use the former Texas Longhorn as a gadget receiver in the offense on orbit motions, reverses, and the wide receiver screen game. An addition like this might allow a player like Nico Remigio to step into a more prominent role on offense. DT Mike Pennell. At this point, the consensus is that the Chiefs can improve at the defensive tackle position in the 2025 NFL Draft. However, re-signing Pennell to ensure that you don't go backward? That sounds worthwhile, especially considering Pennell has shown he's not above standing in as veteran depth on the practice squad. Pennell had 20 total tackles in 2024 with 17 solo stops, a career high of 3 sacks with 8 total pressures.